What a great way to come into the May update after that awful April update. No, I joke. April wasn't this bad this year. Thank God! Thank Beagle God! But still. So we got the Ladybug pack. So this actually has Sally from her last year's St. Patrick's Lucky event, which I didn't get, so I'm probably going to grab this. And it also comes with their scene, and this is something too that they were going to mention, that they're bringing sections like this into the game now. So we're going to get older content, so that's good. Hopefully this update we're getting will actually get a lot of cool stuff, and apparently they're adding more things before, which is also cool. But before I begin, I want to address somebody real quick because of a particular meme I made. For those who know, they know. But I won't name who they are. I advise them not to name themselves either, because that's not good. But I will go ahead and say it now. Here she is, Patricia Rightheart, aka Peppermint Patty. Now, why am I saying her name like that? Because if you remember, almost a year ago, when they did the June update, they had her full name being displayed, which is very rare. You really get to see her full name there. But God help me, it's a meme on my channel that if you have a stupid looking name, I am not going to pronounce it properly. I did it to poor Jim Jacobus. I did it to Yvonne. I did it to Flambe. I did it to, like, you can name it. I have examples of it. Every time I see a name first time, I read it wrong, and I'll just say it differently, right? Like, Garrosh is another one. It's a stupid sounding name, right? Like, let me just show you this here. Credit to Hellgear, but look at this kid. Okay. You see this kid, right? How do you pronounce his name? All right, little kids, go ahead. What do you think it's going to sound like? Let's see. Oh, what was that? Tie ball? Wrong. It's T-ball. As in, sounding like T-bone. Bull. Bull! Bull! This is why I hate English language. I hate it so much. It's so stupid with some words that spelt so differently and sound completely differently. Jalapeno is a great example. Starts with a J. Where's the J? Pterodactyl. There's no T in pterodactyl, but it's spelled with PH. Like, it's so stupid. Okay? So, future question. If I make stupid mistakes, read stupid names wrong, just know that's part of the gig. That's part of the meme. That's just how it goes. Okay? Super. Not mad. I'm just pointing out why things are the way they are. And this all came about because I decided to meme on myself with me stupid her name wrong and saying, like, I hate her name. Right? Which is true. I do. Because it sounds like it's Reinhardt, but it doesn't look like it. Right? No, it does not look like it. I don't even remember what I said her name was, but God forbid, I'm going to rewatch it again. But still, it just goes to show you the level of just hate I have with this character. And yeah, this clip is going to go on long enough, but there's a reason for that. And that's because we're also going to get the pack. Oh yeah, and by the way, meme. There you go. I did it. So let's see this. Oh my god, $99? Really? For a tent and a particular animation, which is basically her doing that. Now mind you, I don't have her, right? I'm going to double check because I think Sally was one of those I don't have. So let's just see this here, because I don't think I do. It doesn't look like... No, I don't. Okay. I just want to double check because, you know, there's nothing else I can do with this game, so I honestly really don't know why I should care so much. So let's see this real quick. Yeah, little ladybug. So this is So indeed, this is the... Alright, well, fine. I'll get it just because, and I'm never gonna get that, by the way. It's too much money. You know, I'm not spending money on anything else, so fine, why not? This is one time. You get this one time, game. Don't you dare make it worse. God, $11 for this. $5 a month! So yeah, so I got exclusive stuff. Yay, seasonal, cool. So now Sally can do her ladybug thing, right? Like, just to double check if we have it now. It should be, yep, there it is. Okay. Weird that it's her animation and not, like, actual thing. Now, mind you, I do have this, so I should, because, you know, I played the game and get the thing in question, right? Did I put it down? I did not put it, yeah. I got a dress. So can I do it now? Well, yeah, I had to click on it in order for it to work, so. Great to know. Let me just double check, because I have the item in question. I do, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I have it. I just put it away because look how much room there is. There's not enough. Alright, ladybug girl. Go do your ladybug thing. And we'll go over there and take a look. And then put all the other stupid items down, now that we think about it. You know what? Yeah, let's do that right now. Ladybug, ladybug land, yay! Let's put stupid items down. Well, it's not really stupid, but... bring in good luck. We got ladybug. Cute little ladybug plush, which you can't see. This drops you a ladybug. I don't know why the hell would it... Wait, why am I getting more of these? Oh, because I have them in storage, probably, right? Why do I need that? That's... Well, yeah, thank you, game. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Can I put this somewhere, please? Oh, 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 oh boy. Oh, dear. Camp out without bug out. Nah. Alright, so this is what she does. There you go. Let's zoom in very closely as I end this. So, yeah, now you know that this is a very long clip for the beginning of the event. And now the question remains, what will it be until? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Let's hope that the second part to this year is better than the first part. As Sally is just happy with the ladybug for some reason. It's almost like she's gonna eat it, but... whatever. Alright, time to go in her mouth. Oh, and by the way, I have enough for this, so, that's cool. Oh, and I can get this too, so, yay me! The Orchestra! Yep, that's this event. It's a music update. But not just any music update. This is an update for Schroeder's boyfriend, Beethoven. Okay, not really, but he might as well be his boyfriend at this point. Before I continue, one thing I wanted to make mention of. I do want to give my condolences to Helgir's family at the moment. He, the last I heard from him, which was I think yesterday, he said that his mom is in a very dire situation where she's probably in her last days, so I wouldn't be surprised if he decided not to do this update because of the loss. And not only that, but then, you know, his father is doing the situation, but he's currently okay for now, but still just like, it's never fun, man. Never fun, so, you know, well wishes to his family in this dire time, and hopefully things go out well. But anyways, besides that downer, let's go ahead and continue with this update. And yeah, I only wanted to mention it because he's a big part in the Snoopy's community. 21 days, of course. So seems like, I don't know if the vintage record player was something old or new, because we also got this. But anyways, let's just see this. The orchestra. Got bass drummer. We have that. Got some chairs. Then we have a piano bookcase. We have Snoopy the saxophonist. Music stand. We got... That looks like a gourmet restaurant. Yeah. I guess this is returning. Interesting. Got saxophone monument. I don't know why they would have a monument for a saxophone, but okay. Cardboard orchestra. Oh my god, really? And then we got pizza cake, and of course, Beethoven monument. Of course, it has to be, and it's shaped like Schroeder because, you know. Let's see. So trumpet, tuba, alto saxophone. So some of these, why you need to craft makes no sense. A harp, a cello, a violin, a timpani drum, a xylophone, a cymbals, brass instruments, string instruments, percussion instruments, and then the conductor Snoopy. Yes, because Snoopy is always Mr. I need to be here. And yeah, so now we have Emily coming back. But the sad part is, I don't know why, but they still don't do anything with Snoopy's mom. They introduce her and yet nothing. So, I don't know, man. Anyways, musical wing. Oh yeah, this is one of those issues that they were talking about. So there's two issues. Seems like it's mostly just something to do with Apple right now. But most of the issues are two main ones, and it's mostly visual bugs. So the PAX is one of those issues where it just loads weirdly. So anyways, I got these two here. Got some nice conduction, songbird music, which is nice. There you go. Pretty good. So let's do this. Yep. Crazy. Cellonist, harpist, wooden cello, wooden harp, sunglass, tuba. Drop something. That's interesting. I wonder if it drops as a tuba, if it drops something else. And of course, Schroeder is our main guy, which is good because that's what you want to see. All right. Anyways, I got this. So we're going to take a look into this stuff in a moment. First things first, let me just do this. So that's nice. No, that's okay. No, that's okay. No, that's okay. Why do you need to do it 3 times? Third time's a charm? Maybe you'll buy it in the third time if we pop it up. Annoying. Extremely. Oh yeah, they did fix the bug for the item glitch, so that's great. I had to get rid of that stuff. Before I forget, man, I guess I should get rid of this stuff here. Right? Let's do one of these for now. I have to find... Oh yeah, here's the other thing too. Yeah, so they've recently just minimized the space. So basically, they changed it so it doesn't cost an arm and a leg anymore. So they've actually changed the pricing on this stuff, which is fantastic. This is like, you want to, it's like what you want to see, right? Which is great. So it won't be too bad moving forward. So now it's not $1,000, right? Like this. I could do this, but how much points? Okay, it's not too bad. Anyways, yeah, it's interesting. So let's just go see the two guys, Charlie Brown and, yeah. So he's a trumpet. Game. Thanks, yes, that's what I want. Dress. I don't know why it's lagging so much. So, learning piano from Schroeder, but it's Men Like Buzzer, so he does the trumpet, so that's great. Makes sense, because he is doing the trumpet stuff. And then we need to go to Franklin. So he is the xylophonist. So dressed. Let's go back to him, which is dumb. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's so stupid. So music vibrators, and he drops that, which makes sense. Okay, so again, everything makes sense so far. Opera pack is going to come after for the next update, so that's going to be cool. I'm not sure what that entails, but it is nice that they're bringing something back that's old, that's also related to this update. So that's a neat little add-on feature. Before I forget, see the pack. Yeah, so it's high notes for this one. So this is the next thing. That's right. Just take your time. That's okay. I don't need to go anywhere. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff there. Okay, so I'm thinking that's 5. Yeah, it must be 5 because they mentioned, I think they mentioned him. Alright. So let's just quickly look at this stuff here real quick. Because there are 2 new items that you can buy multiples of from this update. So musical fence, I think this is old. So I'll probably make use of this, actually, when I get a chance. Because it's not too bad. So I'll probably build a fence for the music update when we get close to it. Yeah, so musical note chair, musical stand, I think that's new stuff. But I might be mistaken. But so far, I think that's it. As far as... Yeah, it seems like that. It would be nice if all the limited time update stuff is exclusive to its own area, but you never know with this. As far as this stuff here, so we can get the key to music, vintage record player, and oh wait, by the way, the gold mine's back. Interesting. Yeah, so gourmet restaurant, burger shack. I don't know why those are concluded with this update because it's food and it has nothing to do with music, but alright, you do you, game. I'm gonna take a look at the premium stuff because... Alright, let's see this. So, okay, so... Yeah, festive megaphone, Beethoven plushie, Red Riding Hood music stuff, Snoopy in the Rain, which is animated. This is actually cool. This was like last year, did a movie update, and what's funny is I did like, oh, this old stuff, books, remember that? The Sound of Snoopy. But then you're like, well, okay, wait, yeah, record playing statue, rock star. Yeah, so they did a lot of stuff, bringing back some stuff that's related to the music stuff, which makes sense, honestly. So not too bad as far as what's being offered here. Most of this is probably related to Schroeder, honestly, but... And then that seems to be it. Yeah, it seems like that's it for now, so there's nothing, okay. So, there you go, we checked. Right. So, where am I expanding? Where did I expand to? Over here, right. So what could I do over here? I mean, I could. Yes. Is that enough? No, we could... Yeah, we could probably do it over here, actually. Just for now. I'll just put this down for now. Just put it here. And we'll deal with it, and I'll try decorating before the event ends. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't forget. But, you know how it is. Anyways, that's cool. Let's start this quest off, and see where we go from here.
Sometimes I feel just playing Beethoven's music isn't enough to celebrate his memory.
The notes I play reach my ears, but not those of the world.
Well, I hear them. Frankly, though, I'd prefer if you celebrate me.
Because it's all about me, 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 me.
I've got to do more.
Yeah. Metal board, dog tags, and then place the orchestra. So that's one there. Oh yeah, he could do all 3. I remember that. He's one of those OGs. Like, if you need dog tags, like, Spike is your man, and you gotta craft it here. Why not? Can I do anything else? Or... Yeah, so she can do that, which makes sense. Alright. Anyways, I think that's it for now. There's not much else to do here, as far as I can know. So yeah, it is going. So, that's cool, I guess. We'll see how this turns out. And, yeah, why not? Get this rid of, too. Right, so we're making some good progress, and, let's see what happens, so... This should be interesting. Hopefully. It's May the 11th. Happy Mother's Day. As you can see here, Snoopy's mom has returned with her mistletoe stuff and whatnot. And one of the things, and I don't know if I have this pack because I already have her, but they might just have it for the... Let's just see this. No. Okay, so he doesn't have it because I already have her, which makes sense. But yeah, this is unfortunate because usually I prefer one of the packs to be here to kind of help progress this, but it's not there, which sucks. And, yeah. Helgear has finally made a video about the type of stuff, which, you know, I understand. People need to do certain things to help them out. One thing I will say, though, is that he mentioned how... And yes, I'm very much aware of this. You know, you go over... Okay, cool. But if you go over to Snoopy... he's dressed like a Blues Brother. You know, just like, alright. We're wearing sunglasses at night. Roll it. Yeah. Classic movie. It's, you know, it does its job. Anyways, it's going to be a little while for this type of stuff, but I will do what I can here. So yeah. 'Tis it for now. Yeah. So not much else right now, but I'll try to make some progress and see if I can't get this done sooner than later. I love when the game does that. It just makes it so great. Perfect. Right, so I'm going to try to see if I can't get to the orchestra real quick. Should be, I just need to get 16,000 more. 16 days. See if I can get myself on here. I always say this, and I always tend to get to the end just fine. But I'm always at that kind of type of moment. Now, something too, they say Beethoven's monument, and then Helgear was kind of doing a bit of like an upset, like, oh, they decided to rename, they named this thing, same thing again, right? But no, what he was thinking of was Schroeder's monument. It's like, oh, I'm going to retract that statement back again. Which is, you know, fun. I don't think I have it because I wasn't playing the 70th anniversary. I've yet to upload that. But yeah, things are happening. Slowly but surely. The next clip should be me actually getting... Not that this is her. It's home, by the way. The next clip should be me getting the thing, so that I should be able to start getting stuff a lot easier, but let's hope this works. Actually, all I have to do is watch some boxes and I will get this just fine. So yeah, I should be back, hopefully, tomorrow. Well, I mean, you know, the next clip, definitely, so be on the lookout for that. You want to know what's sad? 1 week has already passed, only like 14 days left. And only now did I get the stage. I am lazy. You know, I could have gone this quicker, but oh no. No. The game didn't want to give me what I wanted. Then instead they wanted to do a Mother's Day thing. Like, it was like monkey's paw kind of levels of like ridiculousness. Let's just put this down and get the other characters going, and let's get this done.
You could celebrate Beethoven's birthday, I suppose. His birthday isn't until December. No one will pay attention during the holiday season.
I guess there's nothing to do but spend more quality time with me then.
You and I have a different definition of quality time.
Yep, well, that's what happens. Practice with Beethoven, sonata. No, thank you. I got this one. I'm not going to do that. So let's just go to question 2.
If you're set on doing something for Beethoven, don't limit yourself, Schroeder.
What do you mean, Lucy?
You can celebrate a person whenever you want. For example, I'm celebrating my wonderful self almost every day. I just wish there was an orchestra to make my big entrance. That would be so much better.
Alright, piano keys, gramophone, music chair. Oh boy, that is going to take me a while. Meanwhile, Charlie Brown and Franklin, I think. I need you. Yep, so come on down. Help me get this going. And that's going to be it for now, because this update, oh boy, this update. And yeah, the other thing too, I love how Helgeir was kind of mentioning like how, I think he did it during, I don't know, when he did his episode for this, he was talking about how, oh, I'm curious what Grim does, right? For the most part, Grim has been pretty much getting the business. Can I really thank you? Okay, so now we got that going on for ourselves. Now I just have to do you. That's it, literally. Wow. Okay. Well, screw me, I guess. Anyways, and you know what I just said? Screw me too. Guess what I forgot? Did I forget to click on this? I did. I did forget. That's good. Yeah, that's perfect. I love that. Me love that a lot. Well, let's see if I can quickly get this going, and hopefully we get a better deal. One of the packs to be on sale to get this go quickly through, but we'll see. And if I'm not lazy. Funny that the orchestra pack is now the first thing that comes into live, whereas before it wasn't. I'll get that later tonight. But for now, let's just continue on with this. We got that there. And now, alright, I haven't gone to the chair yet. You know what? Let's get the pack then. Alright, got it. So, hopefully this may give us what we want. And while we're at it, she's there. Nope, sadly not. But, now we can just do this. Yeah, because that's about it. So the other things is putting down more of the stuff, which we shall do, actually. Alright, well, I guess in that case, we're not done yet. As much as I wanted it to be done, but seems like that is not going to be what's going on right now. So, 'tis suck for me, but oh well. I'll try to get this as quickly as possible, but no promises, sadly. Oh boy. Alright, so open up some boxes. I had to get that going. Also, why is it quiet? Weird. Music's busted for some reason. Anyways, I guess let's put this stuff down. Put the chair here. Which is take notes of the best place to sit. And I forgot to click on that again because I am stupid. Oh, there's the music.
That's it! An orchestra! That's how to celebrate Beethoven. Thank you, Lucy. You've given me a wonderful idea.
He hugged me. He actually hugged me.
I'll put together an orchestra to play Beethoven's sonata. This will be great.
Yep, all thanks to Lucy and her selfishness. Won them something.
Since this whole orchestra thing was apparently my idea, I should be part of it. That way we could spend lots of time together while I play my violin.
Well, I guess that's fair, but it will take more than 2 of us to pull this off. I'll ask our friends to help. With a little training, I'm sure we could perform as an orchestra.
Trumpets, which we can get from one, violins, not yet, and then xylophones, which we actually can collect as well. Actually, we just need one of those. What, really? Just one? Weird. Actually, am I collecting that from somebody? I know Woodstock plays it via the Blues Brothers type of look, but I just want to see real quick. Yeah, so both of them can do that. Okay, so maybe I'll just get the trumpet. Yep, because I'm lazy. And then violin is what I need to get a lot of. Oh boy. Alright, so I guess I need to collect cameras and have Shermie do things, so this is going to take a while, but I guess let me do what I can. And yeah, I guess go from there. Oh, and by the way, as once before we end it. There we go. Alright, we'll end it now.
Before I forget, everyone's ready to play.
Worth it. So, a few things. I hate trying to do this easy, only to find out that I don't get it saved. So then I have to quickly spend money on things that I already got saved because the dumb game didn't want to do this. But I figured we could do some fun facts for you after this. So let's just do that, and no thank you very much.
So you want to celebrate Beethoven with an orchestra performance? That's ambitious, Schroeder. We can do it if we all work together, Charlie Brown. Are you in? I better start practicing my trumpet playing if I'm going to be in the orchestra.
I've been playing record at school. That's pretty much like a flute, right? I've been playing recorder at school. That's pretty much like a flute, right?
I guess. Yeah, recorders. That brings me back. Yep. Anyways, there's Sad Sack. Time to play your trumpet.
I'm having second thoughts, Schroeder. Playing in front of an audience sounds terrifying. It'll be just like playing baseball, Charlie Brown. You do that in front of a crowd. But I end up embarrassing myself in the field all the time. That analogy isn't helping. Don't worry. With my guidance as a musical director, you've got nothing to fear.
That's what you like to say. Oh, good. Cellos and drums. Well, I can do that, so that's easy. And, well, I would say that would be easy, but you know what I mean. By the way, where's the stand? Oh. Gotta speed up. Gotta zip zoom to the end. Anyways, fun fact. Right, fun fact. Okay, so seeing how this is supposed to be like Schroeder's boyfriend, aka, you know, Beethoven. And I know he's not really, but he keeps talking about him. That's like his only shit. My thing is I love Beethoven. That's it. That's my thing. That's my thing all the time. That's literally him. So that's why I joke. You know. Anyways, Beethoven. So, one of the things people know about him is that he was deaf. And yet, he was a composer for the piano. How was it that this man, despite being deaf, was able to make beautiful music and not just random noise? Makes you wonder, right? Well, there is a way that he did this. Despite the fact that he was deaf, he was able to still hear the music. How? By using a certain technique, which is where the fun fact comes in. You see, when it comes to music / sounds, it's done by vibrations. So your eardrums, when you're hearing sounds, it ends up vibrating your ears, and hence, get to hear things, right? But there's another way you can hear stuff, but it's only going to work internally. So this is how he did it. With his piano, he would have a metal stick attached to it. Or pencil, but metal stick. With this metal stick, he would bring it to his mouth and bite it, the back of his tooth, bite the rod. Not hard, but just enough to feel the vibration, okay? Then what he will do is he'll start playing the piano, and by doing this, he was able to hear the music because it bypassed the eardrums and goes straight to the brain. And you might think, that's stupid. How does that work? Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever talked to anybody? Well, what you're just hearing, you're like hearing yourself. That's actually due to the fact that you're hearing yourself via your head. That is why whenever you talk, you hear something different compared to you talking, record, and then listen to yourself back outside your voice. You sound a lot different. This is why. Fun facts. So, in order for you to actually see the difference, what you would do is do this fun thing. Either on a table or a metal thing is also perfect. But what you would do is like find a flat table slash anything with a flat surface, and what you do is knock like this, right? And you hear that noise. Now do the same thing, except now put your head against the thing you're banging your hand with, and do it again. What you'll start to hear is it's a lot louder and it sounds a lot different. This is because the vibrations is kind of going to your head. This is how it worked. So this is how he was able to make his music, by doing the noise inside his head, avoiding his eardrums. Fun facts. The more you know. Anyways, that killed some time, I guess. Let's see if I can get this going before with the last 12 days, I guess. I should be fine, because tomorrow's going to be another deal, but still, it's like... come on, man. I need to get this going. I need people to start playing music, man. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Anyways, the Melody of Strings pack is available, which actually comes with Emily, I believe her name is. And what's interesting about that is that Emily actually does have a speaking role according to the people on the forums. So why don't we just go ahead and actually continue on with getting this. I'm sorry, I paused the game for a moment because I started hearing voices and I kind of got scared. What was that all about? I swear, I think that was a commercial being played for some reason. How is that possible is what I didn't even click on anything. Oh dear. That scared me. I had to pause it real quick because I was like, what was that? First time that ever happened, folks. You heard it here first. Right, so I should probably start clicking on characters like Larry and Truffles, because they help me with getting flowers. I don't know who else does it. Can I please click on Larry? Larry, go Barry. Go off, Polly. Thank you, Larry. Larry, Bo-Berry, Banana, Nana, Bo-Berry. Larry. There was a song that's kind of like that. Hannah, Bobana, Banana, Nana, Bo-Ram. You know that one? B5, Fofana, Banana. It's kind of something like that, but... Oh yeah, and then she's just doing that. There has to be... Give me a sec. There's got to be more ways to get flowers. I have enough, so... They just ask me to craft it from the... The question is, do I have enough for that stuff? Yeah, I mean... Kinda, but... I have to find people who give me boxes. If I remember correctly... Well, no, not you. But, I want to say... I think I know... I think Loretta does. Yes. And then... Maybe Rerun? Let's see. Maybe Rerun? Got no costumes for him, by the way. What were the costumes he had? Yeah. Just the 4. Really? What were the other 6? Let's see this. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, so I must have been misformed. It must have been someone else who did that. But for the life of me, I can't remember who Unless it tells me to craft it. Yeah, of course it's going to tell me to craft it because it's much easier to do that than just, you know, God forbid. Do that. Oh, God forbid, don't do that. Anyways. Yeah, so this is the easy pack. Actually, you know what? If I get this, this might actually help me get some of the items I need. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this then. And this gives us... Oh, it gives us a tuba that might drop something interesting too. So yeah, let's go get this now while we're at it. With 9 days to spare. Ugh. Yay! Bought stuff! I love it too. Every time I buy something, you hear the noise going, you know, that's just the notification telling me, oh, I bought the thing and I got the Snoopy pack. Cool. Got Blues Brother Snoopy. Yeah, there he is, Mr. Saxophone playing. He's going to help me later on. So while I'm at it, who was the other character? Hold on, do they actually show? Yeah, so it's Linus and Emily. Yeah. So let's just dress her up. What else do I miss? Okay, so the candy one, which I regret. And it looks like that's... I want to say Easter, but I don't know. Anyways. Doing the strings. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yep, our dear friend actually gets me the cello. So that's perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Got everyone starting to get jamming on there, as from what I could see. So don't place the music thing down. Okay, so let's not do that. So what else do I not put down? I could, yeah, you know, I'll put that down because I don't think, you know, it's an old stuff. So this used to be an old thing from an event, which I believe actually now drops us stuff for this event, but I might be mistaken, but let's just see. So let's put this here. Put this here. I don't know if any of these are from past stuff. It may not be, but yeah. Okay, so tuba we'll put over here because that's an item that's going to drop us something. Meanwhile, actually, did I not click on? It's a noteworthy seat. Take notes of the best place to sit. Cute. Alright. Great for holding books on music. That's only for music, by the way, nothing else. Animated wooden cello, which actually looks like it's been wind powered. Wouldn't it be nice to hear it? Where do they think up these puns, man? Ready to make beautiful music. Well, some of them are winners, other ones are not so much. So, you know what I mean. Alright. A word of musical art. Alright. Put this here. Birds love this ancient harp style. And not the music stand. Okay, so that's everything but the music stand. Alright. So, that should hopefully get us going. So that's good. Alright, so I'll try my best to get this as quickly as possible. But chances are I'm going to be lagging a bit because this is during the holidays. And usually around that time, it's a lot harder to want to do stuff. Just because, you know, the wanting to do things. So let's see here. Actually, so I could start doing the string instruments, actually. And then also the brass. Yeah. So I can try to get this going so I can get this good head start on this. So, this is wish me luck on this. Okay, so let's just open up some boxes to help out. Oh wait, you know what? You know what I think that happened with the glitch earlier during this clip? I think what happened was recently there's been a glitch going on where for some reason trying to play an ad seems like it's just glitching out. The other thing too is that people have mentioned about the ads being like, oh, we're getting some weird ads that are not like appropriate for children. So they ended up having to talk to their ad providers and they did some things. So it's possible that's what's been going on here is the shenanigans, but I don't know for sure. But anyways, that's about it. Alright, so cool. So, alright. Let's just end there with this. Okay, I'm done. Alright, see you in the... Hopefully, with the completion of this. What the strangest thing I want to point out? I'm sorry, I gotta do that. Yeah, I already got that, thank you very much. Now, why did I do that? I didn't need that to happen. I don't think I need that because it's like a higher tier item. But still, never really like when that stuff goes on. Anyways, got 8 days left. Let's hope I can get this done before then. Answer is probably yes, but still, it's like... bleh. An orchestra, huh? I can help with this project. Says me, cool Snoopy. Blues brother. After all, I am an excellent saxophone player. Or at least I think I am. Yep, and there's his buddy, Blue Man Brother 2. I swear to God, that's probably what they were doing. So, Woodstock, you can play alongside me. You'll be great in the percussion session. It's good we're playing a sonata rather than a cantata. Woodstock's singing about as well as he flies. Badly. Cool. Also, did you notice that the glasses actually looked weird? Like, take a look. Okay. Okay, more of this. That's cool. Okay, but you see the backgrounds here, right? The cool little animation stuff that I got during the Nutcracker update. I want to show you something real quick. So, Snoopy building behind, because I have no... designed the whole Beethoven scores. Oh, only Beethoven scores. No one else. Beethoven only.
Hi, who wants to be in my orchestra to celebrate Beethoven?
Not me.
An orchestra? That sounds complicated. And hard.
Well, it won't be easy, but I'll help each member of the orchestra at every step. As long as I bring my blanket, I actually think it sounds like fun. I could play cello.
Yeah, so see what I mean? Like, look at Linus over here. Look at the colors. It's so interesting that you don't get to see this as very often, but it's nice. Anyways. Saxophone. 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 I'm just remembering that from Homer. Do 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 do. Anyways, I just noticed that too. For some reason, some items get collected via the captured stuff, which makes no sense, but okay. Oh, we get a double of the do 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 song. Cool. Always fun. Anyways, ignore me. I'm just doing stuff on the side here just because. Yeah, that. Anyways, I gotta craft this, unfortunately, and saxophone. And then I need to display the saxophone thingy, which is... oh god, so we're almost getting there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're getting close. Do, 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 do. Actually, did I need that? I did! Yay, look at that! I got something. Yay me! I love when things line up so well. Anyways, yeah. I think that's it for now. I will see what happens. I don't know if this episode's going to be long. It might be. Because of how the beginning was so long into it before we got to the introduction. Anyways, besides the point. Pixowl is kind of starting itself back up again as far as doing advertising and stuff goes even for Snoopy, so that's a good sign, I guess. We'll see what ends up happening, though. Unfortunately, this is the only game they got going on right now besides the other online thing that's crypto, but I don't care about that. But mobile stuff, this is the only one that's actually doing anything. Goosebumps still exists, but they're not doing anything about that, so I don't know if they're waiting for Halloween or whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, yeah, that's it for now, so I'll see you later, alligator. So, remember last update where Peppermint Patty was able to do another item despite having any animations for it? Yeah, Snoopy can do that too. Great. So you know that musical wings right over here? So this is the one on sale. See, I'll get this when I come back after my work, so don't worry about that. It is something to keep note of, though. And supposedly, there are other things going on right now. So one of them is oh yeah, and then there's also this. But apparently they fixed an error in which the for the longest time the animations and whatnot gave the wrong amount of points, and they've recently fixed it now with only like a week left to this event, which is like really, like, as one guy puts it, better late than never. But still, it's kind of like, really? Wow, thanks. Oh well, I'm sure there's reasons. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll come back whenever tomorrow after work to get the stuff and finish this. What I just realized is that this is going to unlock Schroeder as well, which is going to be very helpful. So let's go do that. Alright, there we go. I was kind of worried because at one point I was just like, oh god, I hope it didn't actually not work. You know what I mean? But it did. So, yeah, so see, the musical wings thing has really got that. Okay. Yeah. So lucky me. And more stuff to put down. But let me just click on Snoopy. So that's now done. And now let's place the saxophone monument before I forget. Sure.
I'm always interested in learning something new. Are there any drums in an orchestra?
Of course, you could play the orchestral bass drums, driving the orchestra's power.
That's what I wanted to do. I'm really good at hitting things.
You're still in luck, Peppermint Patty. We also need someone on syllables. You can play alongside Marcy.
That's right. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Okay. I'm hoping that... No, for some reason this is still here. Weird. I'm hoping I picked the right one because... I think I did, because... the price... Really? Oh, I guess it's because... the Mother's Day thing? No, it's right here. Okay, no, never mind.
How about you, Franklin? Do you want to play the orchestra? Sure thing. Is there any more percussion action I can get into? Actually, there is. The xylophone provides both percussion and melody. I think it will be perfect for you.
By the way, xylophone. I hate that word. Look at it. Just look at it.
Two things in one. Count me in with an X for a xylophone.
Okay. Thanks, Pop-Up. Anyways, brass instruments. I got that going on. It's so cool. And unfortunately, no one could do that. Well, I mean, someone could do that. Bit of word stock. Get that. I need to put the drums down. And I believe Sally also. No, is it Sally? Yeah, God, this whole thing is just... This game, what's going on? Anyways. Why you broke, game? Why you no work good? Anyways. Yeah. Can do that there, so he can be next to his pal Snoopy. So I think it's Sally who actually got. Let me just see this. I might be wrong, but let's see. Is this see Sally? It was Sally. Okay, cool. So he does the flute stuff, so that's good. And then now we can go to Schroeder, who's over here. So, oh, I forgot to claim it. Or he's claimed. How much more for you? 2 more. Okay. Alright, so now you're done. There we go. So all we need to do now is those 2, Marcy, no. Those 2, and then Peppermint Patty. Okay, let me just see this real quick. Yeah, so it's just 5 and Lucy. And then we're done. Okay, cool. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we'll never know what it said. One jazzy piece of art. Oh, isn't that cute? Ooh. Alright. Let's put yeah, game. Game. Yay. Yeah. Let's do that. God. Why you have to be so annoying? I feel like I'm gonna have to sell a lot of this stuff because, you know, it's just such a mess. Like, look how big this is. Do we really need a giant Woodstock? This bird can blow the horn. And then we can just have him doing this. Woodstock leads the orchestra. Sure, he wishes. Anyways. So now let's just... There you go. So, I want to say, who does this? That probably... Let me look at this. That's probably 5. Let me check, because I think 5's the one who actually gives me that. I passed him, didn't I? There he is. Yeah. Yep, I knew it. Right. And then I guess someone drops me. I think it's Marcy. Yes, she does me the thing, and Marcy. Yeah, so she drops me that. And I believe... I want to say Marcy. Yeah, Marcy's the one with all that stuff, so... That's good. Alright, yeah. That's it for now. I'm gonna just do stuff and hope things go well. Alright, well, wish me luck, I guess. I'll be back sooner than later. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're getting a lot of the brass stuff. That's cool. Yeah, so that's gonna help me. Cool. Yeah, I like that. And then I could put this down. Nothing sweeter than a songbird. Cute. And then... Oh, yeah, I guess I got the tuba down, and then we just need the bust of what's-his-face. Alright, well, that's it for now. Alright, so the high note pack is now available, which we'll go get. There's about 3 days left again next Sunday. I should be able to get this going real quick. If not, I'm going to speed run it, so let's just go get this pack then. And there we go. So this should get everybody now, I think. Oh my god, they're huge. Yeah, so that got everybody. So now we go to Lucy, have her dress up, do that. Crappy violin. I know it says crabby violin, but it kind of sounds like it's crappy violin. Like, I get what they were trying to do there. But, you know, it kind of sounds off is all. So now go to Peppermint Patty. Yeah. So now, clang clang. With the trolley. Ring 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 with the bell. Yeah, now I have to put the chair down. And then I can do 5. Ah, there's that song again. You know the one. Do 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 do. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Yeah, so this is the thing in question. Okay. So we're gonna take a look at the characters. Now let's go up to 5 real quick. There he is. Alright. And that should be everybody now. And while we're at it, now we can actually complete this quest line and see if we can't finish this whole thing while we're at it. Because there's 2 more things after this, and we only have a few more. Yeah, so we really need to get the butts in gear, but been taking my time because I've been busy with other stuff, so I'll just quickly put this down. And did I not? Yeah, no I didn't. Why would I? Right? Keep forgetting, but you already get the point. It's like, oh, little thingy, haha. Funny noise.
A musical performance? Did you need any dancers? I love dancing.
Yeah, so this is Emily. So it's like, what, Valentine's 2021, I think? So it's interesting that we actually get to see her in her unique getup as well.
No, but there are plenty of instruments available. For instance, your fingers could dance on your harp strings.
Is Charlie Brown in the orchestra? If he's involved, I could give it a try.
Yeah, because I remember too, because he was the dance partner to him, and they thought, oh, she's just pretend.
That's the spirit. Charlie Brown will definitely be there.
Whether he likes it or not. Right? And there we go. 3 days, and literally almost 3 days left. With 40,550 points, we got everything. So now, let's continue on with the quest and get this thing going.
Now that everyone has their instruments, roles, let's do our first run through. The piano player will lead us in, and then... Oh no! Who will play the piano? I can conduct the orchestra and play the piano.
Now I know what you're thinking. That's not what it says there. Listen, I tried my best saying this, but it comes off of me saying something else entirely wrong, and I don't want YouTube to ding me for it. So you could just read that all for yourself and get the joke of the whole thing. Okay? You know exactly what it sounds like, and I'm not going to do that. Gramophones. Place the burger shack. What do you mean burger shack? Alright, so... Oh. Are you... You can't be serious. Oh my god. I'm speechless. No way. Oh my god. This is horrible. I'm sorry, but oh my god. You cannot be serious. That is ridiculous. You mean to tell me that you cannot, out of any circumstances, be able to beat this update unless you spent $400? Oh, but Grim, if you did this earlier, then there you go. Well, if you didn't do this, tough titties, I guess. Screw you. Well, I know what I'm going to complain about now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Money down the drain. It's ridiculous. Really ridiculous. 6, 7. Yeah, so this will help. Oh my god. That is horrible. Like, I've been trying to save up money for stuff, and yeah, they did the lower price thing, but this is the first time. Thanks. Alright, so that's it. Give me points for no reason. This is the first time that I've seen something in which the game goes ahead and says, nah, screw you, dude. Screw you. You pay us more money. That's horrible. That is horrendous. I'm sorry, but that might now change my views on this update as far as where I'm placing this, because that is a horrible decision. And I just find... Great, more money wasted because Snoopy has a stupid animation. Yep, I call it stupid because it is. Ooh, oops! I know, oops, he can't play. Bring me back to Snoopy. Gosh darn it. That is horrible. I am sorry, but no. Oh my god, money, 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 money! World famous saxophone player, yeah. And I have a bunch of items to put down, but I'm going to save that for later. Perfect for musical playtime. Alright, so how much stuff do I got? I got a tuba. Which is good because this will drop me interesting things. And then I will just get rid of those because that's not really valuable in my case. Meanwhile, my god, look at this. Do you think this is enough? I mean, it just might be me, but I think it's enough. Yeah. Anyways. What a horrible, horrible thing to do. Seriously. That is horrendous. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna complain. Anyways. So here's everybody. We're gonna take a look at everybody here and see where we go from here. So I think let's go. Yeah, I got it. So let's just do Lucy first. She's trying to play her violin and she sucks at it real bad. As I can only imagine. Going, you know. Mind you, I think she's the only person who's can't play for nothing. Even, like, you'll see for a moment, but... Yeah, there you go. Crabby being crabby. Then we got Emily. I believe that's her name. Playing the harp. No, she's really playing those strings. Like, you know, she really shows that... She's being very elegant, as it were. I think that's the appropriate word to use. Elegant. You know, playing very... Like, what you see somebody playing the harp would be like... I'm doing gestures as if you can see me, but you can't, so just use your imagination. Then we got Franklin, who's playing the xylophone, and yep, he's playing the skeleton music. Yep, he's playing those bones. Not really, but you know, it's still just fun indeed. We got Marcy playing the drums. Yeah, that's it. She seems like she's having fun with that. There's nothing else, just that. Then we got Charlie Brown, who, by the way, this is what I'm talking about, where Krabby's being crabby. Charlie Brown's actually seems like he's doing a decent job, or at least I think he's doing a decent job. I can't hear it for himself, but he seems like he's confident with it, so I'll give him that. He's better than Krabby. Should have played the horn, but oh well, that's his fault. Or her fault, sorry. We got Peppermint Patty, or Patricia Rightheart, doing the banging of the, those things. Yep. That's fun indeed. Yep, she seems like she's having fun, just like the monkey. The monkey toy. Anyways, now we got Sally, who's playing the flute. For being, I think, the youngest out of the group here, she seems like she's doing okay, especially for an instrument like that. It's very complicated, right? But, I mean, I guess she's doing a decent job. I'm only assuming, but there you go. Then we'll do Cool Guy Snoopy and Linus at the same time here. It seems like Linus is doing a decent job with actually playing the violin, surprisingly. Yeah, see, he's going at that thing, which is cool. And then Snoopy's being Mr. Cool Guy. Sorry. Like I said, Snoopy's being Mr. Cool Guy. If you're curious why that popped up out of nowhere, I left my screen on, and then the screensaver came up, so that's why. But anyways, yeah, he's just being his inner blue brother, doing the saxophone playing. Speaking of blue brothers, now we got the last two, which is Woodstock, who's trying to play the drums by jumping each one. He's trying his best, man, but you can tell that it's just making not much noise, but it's cute animation, I'll give it that. We got 5 blowing his harmonica. Interesting, kind of giving that whole blues. I can only imagine what this whole orchestra sounds like. It's just a bunch of noise. But yeah, anyways, there you go. And last but not least, the grand prize per se is we got Elton John as Schroeder over here playing the piano. And I only say Elton John because look at that suit, man. It's so colorful. He doesn't have to be this colorful, but he is, right? He's playing his heart out for his beloved Beethoven. Yep. There you go. It's actually pretty decent animation, I'll give it that. So as a grand prize per se, I don't think it's a bad choice. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, anyways, there you go. And that's it. That is it. So cool. Cool indeed. Yeah, so now let me go ahead and complain to the team. And yeah, that's it. I'll be back relatively shortly to try to do this. And after my complaining. So anyways, see you in a bit. Hello, Sally. Thank you for doing what you need to do. You're very helpful. Allow me to... I know Helger at the moment is still kind of grieving with this whole process, and it's sucky. Especially since Mother Hell passed before Mother's Day, so like she didn't even get to have another Mother's Day before she left. But anyways, as an honor for him, I'm going to now bring out my inner Helger for a moment. Okay. Anyways. This is so stupid. Unfortunately, yes, I do have to purchase this.
You're the best piano player around, Schroeder. We'll need your accompaniment to get through this score.
Again, may I remind you, I don't want to say that word because it sounds something inappropriate.
Why don't you just lead us while you're playing the piano? You can direct from the piano's bench. I don't know. I guess I should have thought this through.
Oh, come on, make Beethoven proud. You already have the look of the part.
I'll exaggerate my downbeats so everyone can follow along. Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Give me points that make absolutely no sense. Then I don't need any more. Yay!
Alright, does everyone have their instruments ready? Music score open to the first page?
All I know is that when I see a note on the page, I'm going to hit my cymbals together real hard.
The audience is seated and the lights are down. I'm so nervous all of a sudden.
Don't worry, we saxophonists are always cool under pressure. Here we go. Daddy-o.
Thank you, Snoopy. Let's start, everyone.
By the way, did he just Did he know what Snoopy was saying? I thought he was supposed to be speaking in bubbles, but whatever. Yep. Premiere performance. Thank you, Marcy. Can I get the Marcy thing? Thank you. Get the Snoopy thing. Thank you. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, so I could get this, but you know what? I'm gonna hold up because it's gonna end. Yeah, it's gonna end around near the end of the event. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold off and get it by the end of it, because that way it guarantees me to be able to get the things in question, right? For example, like this. So now 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I just do Schroeder. Yeah, I should have clicked Schroeder beforehand, but I didn't realize it was going to be this quick. Yeah, he's going to take the longest because of how much he has stuff going. Ready for Woodstock to play. Okay, so I just have to click on Mr. You know, harmonica playing over there to get stuff going. Yeah, I need people to still do stuff. Yeah, I know that, but did someone disappear? Yeah, they did. Whoever was blocking. Who was that? No, it doesn't matter, I guess. Anyways. Everything but Beethoven. Musical notes. Stupid. Hold on, so that gives us that. Musical note tree. Wait, music grows on tree now? Apparently. Got cool Snoopy. Because cool Snoop. Game. Please. Don't do this to me. Yeah, you could just do this. Beagle saxophonist, a silhouette of Snoopy. Got a nice cake that I'm going to devour. It plays sweet notes every time. And a chronicle choir frogs. Because why not have frogs? Actually, where's the rain thing I put before? I could have sworn I put a rain... unless I put it away. I probably did put it away, actually, now that I think about it. No, well, I can stay here. Because I don't care. Can they sing Toad to Joy? Oh my god. And then, of course, we got the Beethoven monument, who basically is just Schroeder, but with a wig on. Because that's what Beethoven looked like in the Snoopy universe, according to the team of Pixowl. Oh my god. What a horrible roadblock. Anyways. Oh, it's Snoopy. That's what it was. There you are, buddy. Go back and play the saxophone. Thank you. So, yeah. I'm going to be just doing this. Come back before the event ends. Sooner than later. Do my final thoughts. And then end it. And, yeah, I have lots to say when it comes to the ending to this. So be on the lookout for that. But, oh boy. Why does this keep moving? Can you just stop? I do it once and you're like... Like, seriously, that's what you sound like. Every time I see you move. There. Now you're going to be stuck there. Anyways. Hello. Come and tremble at base... Is that... No. Okay. So it's come and tremble and base cliffs. I see. Alright, let's get this down here. There we go. Get some money that I wasted. By the way, what does this give us? Oh, wow. Wow, so worth it. So worth the $100. I mean, $400. Really worth. Perfect. No, that's chef's kiss. Honestly. Anyways. And I need... Oh, no, I'm sorry, Marcy. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. Can you move? There you are. That's what I want. You, Marcy. can go to hell before you die. Like that one meme. Anyways. Last thing to do is Beethoven. Sweet, lovable Beethoven, your boyfriend right there. Let's finish it.
The crowd is still cheering, and even though we finished a few minutes ago, we did it. I can't believe it all came together so well. Everyone played their hearts out. Thank you so much. Beethoven would be proud of your performance, but not half as proud as I am for each one of you. What a celebration.
Yeah, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. That's how this whole thing ends. Isn't that perfect? Give me click on. Looks a bit like Schroeder. Yeah. It's almost like they put Schroeder's head and just put a thing on and go, yep. Let me get my money. There. Right. Oh, hollow box. Disappeared on me. Let's go ahead and zoom on in and talk about this event. All in all, this update was actually not that bad. For the most part, anyways. I want to say that I enjoyed... Well, I mean, I do appreciate the theme they got going on here and gave Schroeder more of a highlight this time around. Mind you, honestly, I think it was well-deserved and... honest... The animations this time around were okay for what they were. They actually had a unison feel to it. The items themselves were not that terrible compared to ones beforehand, but still, it was what it is, right? It's good. It did all right. It did what it's, know what I mean. It's good. Now, I would previously put this probably, I want to say maybe second, third-ish so far right now with the events that kind of goes on for. That was until the second last quest hit up. There is no excuse to make people buy 400, let me repeat that again, 400 Beagle Bucks for an item that is stupid. I'm sorry, it is stupid. It is not worth 400 Beagle Bucks. I don't care what you say. So it's sad. It's shame. I'm sorry, Schroeder. You have the worst update thus far. And maybe this will be the worst update, period. Because I have a feeling after this whole ordeal, because don't worry, I let the team know about this. This is unexcusable. I am sorry. Let's hope this is not a pattern of behavior. This was just a one-off, like, oopsie doopsie. But still. It's a shame. Oh well. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Anyways, that's it for now. So I guess we'll see exactly what will happen next for Snoopy's Town Tale. And wouldn't you know it, it will be actually been doing this a year now. Back. Because I started in June, so... Hopefully next update is a lot more better theming. Hopefully I enjoy it more better, but tends to be the case. It's a mixed bag. But anyways, that's it for now. So, before I go, sing us a song, Piano Man. Sing us a song tonight.